Hi everybody, I'm Nathan Thomas. I am the founder of the Impact Life 7 Blueprint for Success Academy. And my job, what I do, I love what I do. I get to help enhance and equip people to live a better quality of life. Now, the Impact 7 concept actually emanated out of my own personal experience back in 2009, where I went through some very unfortunate circumstances that I did not plan on. I went through a very painful divorce. I lost my homes, I lost my cars, I lost everything. And I was literally living homeless on the street. And I could remember very vividly that day having a Bible in my duffel bag and going to Genesis chapter 1 verses 26 through 28. And the Lord said unto them, be fruitful and multiply. Now, I had read that text so many different times because I also had built a very successful ministry here in the capital city of Austin that just went from literally hundreds and hundreds of people down to 17 during this very time that I'm talking to you about, because I just had lost everything, even my zeal and my zest to just keep going. Well, when I read this particular text, for some reason that day, the light came on. And I began to understand more than anything in the world God's will for my life, that He wanted me to be fruitful and He wanted me to multiply. He wanted me to be successful in business and in life. And in 7 areas of my life, thus comes the term Impact 7. He also wanted me to create 7 dreams of 7 streams of income so that I never have to rely on one particular income again. This is why you're here on this video today. Maybe you have some interest and maybe our Paycation travel or one of our businesses kind of drew you here. I really want to talk about Paycation in particular. And as an MLM builder in the industry, how can you get more leads? Because one of the #1 problems we suffer from and we face is just, how do I get past my warm market? And what if I've been in the business before, in some other business and in some other MLM, and all of a sudden I feel like I've dried up my warm market? What do I do if I really desire to build business, but I don't really believe that I can? I don't really believe that I could go on to do that. Well, I'm going to equip you with some powerful tools that I believe is going to jumpstart your business to the next level and get you more leads than you've probably ever had in your life. I'm going to show you some new strategies. Yes, we still believe in the organic way of building business, that people, join you and not an organization. And one of the best ways to build business, of course, is to start with your warm market. But some of us have become so afraid and so negative about business. And so there are really 3 things that's got to change in you before you ever decide to move any further in building business for yourself. One of the things that's got to change in you is your attitude. Your attitude about multi-level marketing, your attitude about business as a whole. You're going to have to get past your past. I don't care whether you failed before, you have frustrations or fatigue or other things or even fears that are going on in your mind, or the people around you are telling you, you know what, don't do it, don't do it. No, you've tried so many things before and look at you, you've never really succeeded at any of them. Well, listen, Michael Jordan does an advertisement back in the day that I remember that just really knocked my socks off. And he talks about all of the shots he missed, all of the free throws he missed, all of the games he lost, the game winners and all of that. And he said, I only succeed because I failed. When you can overcome that absolute fear of failure, when you can overcome your frustrations and your fatigue, and you can re-tap back into your faith and get past your past. Isn't it interesting that most real estate agents, and I happen to be a licensed real estate agent, most real estate agents have their license, and we literally pay thousands and thousands of dollars a year to maintain and sustain our license, and the majority of them aren't even making enough to live. But never do you hear one person say, oh, the real estate business is a scam, real estate doesn't work. You never hear anyone say that, and you have thousands upon thousands of people that fail at real estate, which says to me that failure is an innate condition. It's something that's going on inside of you because you haven't got past some stuff in your past. So you've got to first get your attitude back right about believing in yourself and believing that, yes, this can be done. Other people are doing it. It's got to be able to be done. You just got to believe that you can do it. The second thing you're going to have to do to succeed is you're going to have to develop the aptitude for this. You've got to dove yourself off in business and commit yourself to the present. You've got to commit yourself to right now, learning everything you can from the people who are going to speak into your life, things that are going to enhance your success factor, and not people that are going to highlight your failures, your frustrations, your fatigues, or your fears. You've got to get into it, and you've got to learn this business. And in the back office of Paycation, there is so many tools available for you, and the links that I'm going to give you below are going to equip you with so many tools that's going to help you learn this industry and this business and how to begin generating leads immediately outside of your cold market, and create for you an end swell that's going to bless you and knock your socks off when it comes to building business. You've got to get the aptitude, though, and that aptitude is going to require you to have some investment. The third and final step is not just your attitude and your aptitude, but you've got to determine your altitude. You are going to have to set goals and decide where you want to go when you get ready to build business. If you're just going into business to build something that's going to give you an extra $300-500 a month, you know what? You can do that. But if you want to go in and build tens of thousands of dollars a month, you can do that too. I went to regional executive my first week in the business, and listen, you can do that too. If you're willing to follow the strategies that I'm going to point you to at these links below, you're going to discover that more great things can happen to you than you ever humanly imagined. But first, you got to buy in. You got to buy in. What do you mean? You got to get in business. You got to get in the business. You've got to go to one of the links below, and if you're not in the business, go ahead and sign up for the business. Excuse me, my phone rung. You got to get in the business. And so you go ahead and you sign up for the business now, because you got to have the law of buy-in. But the second thing you got to do once you buy in, we've discovered that more people fail in the business because they never take time to learn their back office and all of the tools that are available and accessible to them to build this wonderful business. You know what? You got to log in. You got to take the time to log in, set up your e-wallet, go through the training, get CTC certified, go through all of the videos and learn about the compensation plan and all of the things. You got to log in, and you got to become familiar with your back office. The third thing you got to do is you got to invest in. Listen, I'm not talking about just your initial investment. That's so minimal, it's almost offensive to call it an investment to get what you can get out of this market. It's certainly not a risk. A risk is only when you're dealing with something that takes you such a long time to regain that's how it becomes a risk. When you put out $150 to get in a business of this magnitude, it's not a risk, because you can make $150 in a day almost working hard labor somewhere. That's not a risk. This is an investment, but you've got to be willing to invest in additional tools that are going to help build your concept and your ideology and your mindset concerning business. Where, listen, I learned, I run a very successful landscaping company. I don't have to go out and work it, other people do. But listen, one of the things I learned is this: having the proper tools expedites the process. When you invest in the proper tools to build your business, success is imminent. It's opportune. And so you want to invest in the proper tools to do what it is that you're going to need to do. So not only do you buy in and log in and invest in, but you got to stay in. Listen, what they ask us, and I'm asking you, be fair with yourself. Give yourself an 18-month commitment to build this business. And I promise you, you're going to determine within 18 months, if you really put in the work, you're going to discover just how successful you can be. You're going to discover just how good at something you can become, especially with the tools that I'm getting ready to point you to and equip you with. It's going to make the process so much easier. So your altitude, you got to set your goal now. Set your financial goal. Determine what it is you want to accomplish, and you can accomplish it. So let me make it simple. Let's set your first goal right now. The simplest goal to be successful in this business is called the 3x10 format. You want to get 3 people to buy in, business partners to buy into business with you. Your website will do all the work for you. All you've got to do is invite them to look at an opportunity. Don't even try to explain it. You can earn while you learn. And if you need more information, email me at the link below as well, and I'll be able to walk you through some steps and some strategies that's going to allow you to be able to pull people in so that they can take an honest look at your business without negativity, and then tell you exactly what to say right after that. And I would love for you to join my team, and I will mentor you and develop you in the process. You can do that also at the link below. But listen, you've got to get your first 3 people, all right? I can help you do that. You have a team of people that can help you do that. And then 10 subscribers, I call them, or subscriptions, basically 10 people that will buy travel from you. Everybody you know's travel. You've got to clarify travel for some people when you say it, because when you say travel, most people think you're talking about vacation, and you're not. If they go to a funeral, if they go to a wedding, if they go to a class reunion, if they stay in a hotel, rent a car, whatever, you will be able to handle all of their travel needs, even their vacations, even their cruises, all of their travel needs through your back office, or through your website as well. It's a phenomenal opportunity. But listen, here's my charge to you. Don't go off of this page without clicking the link below, signing in the information. You got to sign in, opt in, and then go in and listen to these next 2 things, and they are going to empower you with more than you have ever imagined. If you are not in the business, sign in at the Dr. Nathan Thomas at PaycationPro.com, or the other link at Fresh Impact, whichever one is below. Sign into that one. Or if you're in the business, then look at my MLM tag below. It is going to empower you with the ways to get leads like you have never ever imagined. I'll see you at the top. This is going to be great. Hey, look, click the link below, sign in, and I'll meet you on the inside. Take care.